Residents of Chuda in that area complaining about effluent pollution. They say it's in open air and now it's exposing them to diseases at a time when there's a cholera alert and outbreak in several places in the country. Let's bring in Francis Utalaki. He's joining us live from Mombasa. Francis, how bad is the situation there, and is there anything that is being done to mitigate the issues that the residents of Chuda are complaining about?
Well, some serious concerns that have been raised by residents of Chuda area and specifically in Moroto village where we are. And where I'm standing is some 5-10 meters from the Indian Ocean. But the situation as it is now, you can't be able to see the human wastage that we have been talking about and telling you this is the situation. And this is one of the outlets that are heading direct to the Indian Ocean, and we are told that the colonial masters had built a sewage plant that is not functioning at the moment, and so the situation that has resulted to this situation. And now the residents of Moroto are raising concerns in the manner in which that the sewage is being discharged to the ocean directly and openly. And also some of the effects is that you can't be able to see 100 meters from where I'm standing. There used to be some mangrove trees, all dead, and after 100 meters you can be able to see now the mangrove who are still surviving. On to my left hand side here also the situation is the same. 100 meters or so there are no mangrove that used to thrive here, and behind me also there's a mangrove tree that is dead. And also the situation in terms of the sand that has already turned is it blue or black, but the color seems to be very funny, but this is as a result of what has been happening here. I want to bring in Dr. Mwinga, who is also a resident of Chuda and also an environmentalist. Maybe you can move closer to us here so that we can be able to talk to us. How best can you describe the situation and the dangers posed?
Thank you, Mr. Talaki. My name is Dr. Mwinga Chokwe, Chairman of Clean Mombasa CBO. It's a CBO of interested people living in Mombasa, interested in the environment. The situation at Chuda as we speak now is most pathetic, because apparently I lived in this estate when it was thriving. I lived in this estate when we had functioning sewage treatment plants. And the idea of the sewage treatment plant was to bring in the sewage from the estate. The raw sewage is treated and made clean, so that the water which is now released into this ocean was clean water, water which you could actually even use for irrigation or for other things. Now, that meant that the water was able to sustain the mangrove, which you have mentioned. And you know that the mangrove is the base of the marine ecosystem and existence. Without mangrove, the fish cannot breed. And as you can see, the way it's dry now, mangrove dead, the fish have also disappeared. To make it worse, the few fish which is there, it is now contaminated because now we have raw sewage. It means all the bacteria, Shigella, Salmonella, dengue, everything, they go into the fish, and they now enter into the cycle, whereby eventually that fish lands on your table.
Lastly, maybe, what could be the solution?
So the solution is very simple. We have actually about 4 or 5 of these treatment plants. It's not only this one. We have one in Tongwe, there's another one in State House, and the other one is Old Town. They have suffered the same fate. Raw sewage is being put into there. So what we need to do, the county government must allocate money immediately, not tomorrow, so that they can actually revive this treatment plant.
Thank you so much. Because of time, maybe what the residents are saying now, these treatment plants that used to exist need to be revived so that this situation can be dealt with.